Hey Fiber fans, thanks for joining us today. It is a very gloomy Tuesday evening, especially in Lincoln. It's a little rainy outside today, but we're so glad you guys are hopping on with us. My name's Alyssa. Maddie is here with us behind the camera. She's going to be watching for any comments. And I'm actually here live with ALLO's Director of Talent Excellence. This is Joshlyn. Joshlyn, tell us a little bit about yourself and your ALLO journey.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for inviting me to do this. I'm excited to talk about ALLO, hype all the great things that we have going on. As Alyssa said, I'm Joshlyn. I joined ALLO. I'm coming up on 1 year, and it's been a fun, exciting ride so far. And excited about all the things that we're doing, building teams, and ready to share with you what we got going on.
Yeah, most definitely. Joshlyn's team is actually building their team as well, so fun little fact for you all. As we dive in today, I'm sure we have a lot of viewers that are hopping on, joining us live across Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube, and I'm sure a lot of you have one common goal. That's to learn more about ALLO, a career at ALLO, some of our benefits, and kind of what it's like to work at a growing company. So Joshlyn, if you were to say something to someone interested in applying for a gig at ALLO, what would you say?
I guess I'd say you won't regret it. The job market is hot right now, so you have a lot of options and choices on where to look and where to work. And I'd say why ALLO? Because it's a great time to join and be part of a success story. ALLO has grown insanely fast since they started, and now we're expanding into new states, new markets, and so it's a really exciting time to jump on the wagon and be part of the success story. It's a great time no matter where you are in your career. If you're starting out and this is your first job, we have a ton of opportunities to get started and begin building your career. And if you're further along in it, there's a lot of professional growth opportunities, and ALLO's a great place to get to do it.
I could not agree more. And like you just said, there's positions for someone just starting their career or maybe like a senior level position. So can you tell us a little bit more about the variety of positions that we are hiring for at ALLO?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have over 300 roles that are open right now. So really in every team, in every area of our business, we are growing, and we have opportunities from entry level. We're looking for customer facing roles and customer experience to our field services teams, and then in design and construction as we push into new markets, building traveling teams. So there's a ton of flexibility and a lot of opportunity from kind of your entry-level roles all the way up into supervisor, manager, and across the board opportunities.
That's a lot of positions, over 300. I can not believe that. I remember just 4 years ago starting at ALLO, and there was like 300 of us total, so just insane growth, but that is so awesome. Tell us a little bit about the benefits of working for ALLO and some of the perks that you'll find here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it may be cliche. Everybody says their people are the best, but I think the people are one of the best benefits at ALLO. You get to work every day with people that you really enjoy, make friends, and build those relationships that hopefully you maintain those relationships while you're at ALLO for a very long time. We have a goal of building high tenured teammates. But also, in addition to great people that you get to work with every day, we have an amazing benefits package. So I really think very competitive in terms of all of the benefit offerings that we have. An industry-leading wellness program where you can not only improve your personal wellness, but then earn premium discounts on your health insurance, and even qualify for free premiums in our health plans. So there's, I think we're pushing the envelope in terms of how we approach benefits, and are always looking at ways that we can continue to be leading edge.
I think free health premiums and having the ability to qualify for that is something that you don't find at a lot of other companies.
Yeah, it's true. It's absolutely, when you add the free premiums, and then ALLO has, like I said, an amazing wellness program where you can earn, by participating in our wellness program, you can earn points, which convert into HSA, so health dollars to your health savings account, which is money that helps offset any health costs that you might have over the year. It really is a lucrative benefit to save both in the premiums and then earn those HSA dollars.
That is so awesome. Tell us a little bit about the work environment at ALLO. It's a very open space and everyone's kind of out in the open. There's not really closed doors. So tell us more about what the environment is like around the office.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's changed a lot over the last 2 years. I've only been here for a year of it, but COVID has definitely changed how we all live and work. But our offices are very open concept. We're in the process of planning and executing our return to office so that we can have more face time with each other. But our leaders are very present. We don't really have any offices at ALLO, and so they're really engaged, accessible, approachable, and really, I would say, embedded in the day-to-day of ALLO.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. There was actually a period of time that my desk was right across from Brad's, and I'm just over here chatting it up on Facebook, and then there's Brad. So I think that's pretty awesome. You get to learn a lot about what's happening at ALLO too.
Absolutely.
You hear customer service representatives on the phone, or you hear construction people chatting in the hallway, and so it's not like a closed door, you can't know what's going on type thing, and I think that that's super cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of our employees are, we call them remote, but that's where most of their work happens, is out in the field. And so the way we think about remote is different. Remote work is different than the way many organizations are thinking and talking about remote work as a result of COVID. So we have to be really intentional about how we continue to engage those teammates as well, because they flow through our office space, but they may not have an assigned or dedicated desk. And so how do we continue to have, make sure that those spontaneous conversations continue.
Yeah, I'm sure that we have a lot of people probably hopping on thinking, wow, I would love a work environment like that. That sounds awesome. So can you tell us a little bit more about what the hiring process is like? If someone decides today, yes, I'm definitely going to hop online, look at your open careers, what does that look like from start to finish?
Yeah, well, we have an amazing referral program, so if you know somebody at ALLO, you should make sure that you drop their name into the referral process. But you can start at the ALLO career site, and like I said, there's 300 roles. You can read about them there and find the one that is most exciting and interesting to you, and get an application submitted. The process is, we try to make it as streamlined and quick to get that application going, and then we've built an amazing recruiting team. So the first step would be engaging with our recruiting team so that they can learn more about you and you can learn more about ALLO. And then from there, it really kind of varies depending on the role and who you'll talk to, but we'll always have direct interaction with your hiring manager and the person who you would be working, the teams that you'd be working with on a daily basis. So we're hiring quickly, and the process moves pretty fast.
Yeah, that's awesome. People are eager to get folks onto their team, and so I love that. Like, that's a top priority at ALLO, is starting that conversation with them, chit-chatting with them. Well, can you tell us a little bit more about the non-traditional benefits that ALLO has? I know a lot of people have a vacation package or different things. So tell us a little bit more about what you can find at ALLO that kind of sets us apart from other hiring companies.
Well, number one, if you live in an ALLO service area, you get free ALLO service. That's pretty awesome. My kids all the time say they love ALLO because now we've got great internet. So I think the ALLO service is a big one, and we do have an extremely competitive and lucrative earned time off policy. So there's work-life balances. We all have lives and things that we need to be away from work from. So we do have a generous package there. I would say, in addition, spoke a little bit earlier about our wellness program, but we have, in addition to those HSA dollars, every teammate can earn up to $300 to put towards a wellness fitness activity. So continuing to drive a culture of health and opportunities for you to do something good for yourself.
Definitely. Maddie, do we have any questions from some of our followers on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube?
Well, we have some ALLO love. Everyone's saying they love to work for ALLO, and being part of the Fiber family has been a great decision for them, so that's exciting to hear. We do have Jennifer on Facebook that asked if we have work from home positions. I know you touched a little bit on the remote base, but not sure if you want to add anything else around that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are, with kind of coming out of the world of COVID, we are planning our return to office, and we do have a strong preference for some in-office time. So ideal is hybrid, so that we can have FaceTime to build relationships, have that collaboration time with coworkers. But we're all about hiring the best talent wherever that talent lives, and so are open to exploring flexibility around remote work depending on what the circumstances are.
That's awesome. It's definitely a perk, everyone got sent home, and so having that availability to maybe start your day at home and then, come in for meetings and different things and spend more time in the office. We definitely have the ALLO culture in the office, which is definitely appreciated. When we were at home for COVID, you didn't necessarily felt like you worked for ALLO, and so now that everyone's coming back and back in the office, you have that culture and family. We always say Fiber family, and you definitely feel that in the office for sure.
Absolutely, and I think when you're here, you have time in the office because it's open. You get to meet a ton of people, and you get to engage with more teams and areas that you might not engage with if you aren't in the office. And so you get to build more relationships. You get to learn more about about ALLO and the service that we provide, because you just naturally happens when you cross paths.
Yep, I couldn't agree more. Well, you guys, if you guys have learned a lot about a position at ALLO, if a gig at ALLO sounds like the thing for you, if the benefits that we've chatted about sounds like something that you're into, I definitely encourage you guys to apply. Feel free, before we hop off, drop any more questions. I think Maddie might have a couple more for us today.
Yes, we have Nick from YouTube asked, what is the ALLO culture like?
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. Why don't you go first?
I would say the ALLO culture is definitely just that family vibe. We always say that we treat our customers like friends and neighbors, and that is true, but we also treat each other like that. Like, I've never run into a circumstance where I couldn't find the answer to a question, or I couldn't find somebody to help me with a project, or someone doesn't say hello to you walking down the hallway. That's just definitely not the vibe here. It's always very casual and comfortable, and it really is a Fiber family, and we're not just making that up when we say it. And so that's how I would explain the ALLO culture. What would you say?
I think that's a great description. I think that's been my experience as well, especially coming in new, so much to learn in terms of just the people, the process, everything about ALLO, and everyone's been extremely welcoming and helpful, and you never get told, I don't have time to answer that or to help you figure it out. So I think it's a very team-oriented environment, and I think that we're very driven. There's a lot of hungry, we have a lot of hungry teammates who are just excited about being really exceptional at what we do, and that's motivating and I think inspiring to want to continually do better and be better. And so I think we push each other and continue to make it better work environment and better for our customers.
Yep, I could not agree more. Are we all set on questions behind the scenes?
We have one more from Sydney on LinkedIn. She asks, wants Joshlyn to talk a bit about onboarding and the orientation process here at ALLO.
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually just revamped our onboarding process because we had to scale to get more new great hires in the door faster. And so we have expanded our onboarding to 2 days, and we kind of focus on the role specific so that you can have a more tailored experience and learn and get access to the information that you need to get into your role and be productive quickly. But also we spend a lot of time on that first day talking about culture and talking about our core values and how they show up and how we live them and aspire to live them every day. So it's really great. I'm really proud of the team and all the work that they've done into making it a more streamlined and just a better experience for all of our new hires. So they're first days at ALLO are just really well thought out and intentional.
I love that. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for asking your questions today. It was a pleasure chatting with you, and it was a pleasure chatting with you, Joshlyn. If we are here to answer any questions even after this live video ends. Feel free to drop any comments down below or shoot us a DM. We're happy to answer any questions that you guys have about careers, working at ALLO, benefits, etc. Feel free to reach out to our team, and we'd be happy to help you with those. Get out your pen and paper and jot down allofiber.com/careers. That's the place to go. You can view all of our open positions online. You can submit your application online, and let's get the process started. We can't wait to meet you. Thank you so much.